Alright, so before I get started on today's video, I just want to apologize to you guys for not releasing a video on Wednesday. It was kind of like I had a problem with my laptop where I wasn't able to export stuff and I really couldn't figure it out, and after like trying multiple times to export videos, it would always end up at like 70% and it would just like stop exporting. So I was just like frustrated. I'm just gonna make sure I'm like regular for the rest of the time. It was like really annoying. I know it must have been annoying for you guys as well, you know, not releasing a video on Wednesday, but yeah, life came into it and it was just like nothing I could do. So yeah, sorry about that, but let's just jump right into this video and forget about that. So today's video is kind of like just a story time kind of thing. It's like how I started my dreadlocks, and well, long story short, I use like the towel rubbing method. Essentially, once you like get out of the shower, you just like rub your head in like a clockwise pattern for maybe 2-3 minutes, and I just did this like 2-3 times a day, and over time it really like helped my dreadlocks form. I know when they got like more mature, I started like separating them so they won't be like thick locks. I just wanted them like, I don't know, maybe this size or something not too thick, you know, not like the weekend locks where it's just like one in the front and one at the back. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I considered that at one point in time, but yeah, I just wanted like normal like width dreadlocks, you know, nothing too crazy. I know the ones at the back were like flat at first, so I used to like roll them into like cylindrical shapes a lot. But okay, yeah, let's start from the beginning. I've just like drifted off. So I had like an afro, maybe I have a picture here, but yeah, I had an afro, huge afro. I went to Hong Kong and I was schooling there for like 2 years, and if you know anything about Hong Kong, you know that there's not like a lot of black barbers. So for me, it was just a way of like coping with this fact that there was no black barbers. So after some time, I was just like, maybe I should try dreadlocks. So I went to the salon with my mom, you know, she was gonna get her hair done, and I was gonna actually like relax my hair. I know, crazy, but yeah, I was gonna relax my hair. Then I saw a picture of Jaden Smith on my phone. I was like, man, this dude's hair is like really cool. And then I saw The Weeknd. I was like, oh my gosh, this dude's hair is even cooler. And as we all know, like those two guys are like the biggest, well, they were like the biggest players in the game, in the dreadlock game at that point in time. So yeah, it was like huge inspiration for me. So I saw Jaden Smith's hair and I was like, okay mom, I have to do this. So I got like the fade. Well, this is not an accurate representation of a fade, but yeah, I got the fade at the side and my hair was just like spiky on top, and it was just like, I don't know, it was a cool period, you know. It was frustrating because I was in like the ugly phase of dreadlocks, you know. My hair was like not mature and it could have easily fallen apart, and it was just like, what exactly is going on in my head? I remember I had like one of my friends, she has like super long dreadlocks, and I was like, oh hey, are you gonna accept me into the dreadlock community and stuff like that? And she was like, no, I don't know what's on your head. So it was kind of like really sucky. It was a really sucky period of time, but 7 months later, my hair was like mature, like fully mature. And obviously I give it to my hair type. Like I have 4C hair, and if you know 4C hair, you know that it's like super nappy. Forming dreadlocks is like super easy for me. So my hair was like knotted up fast and everything was just like really easy to do. So like that's how I started my dreadlocks, like the beginning part. And my inspiration, obviously Jaden Smith and Not Locks, Gunther the Great, you know, these like YouTubers. Yeah, I was like super grateful that my mom let me like start my dreadlocks, and my dad too, you know. They were like super chill about it. And you know, if you know anything about Nigeria, you know that there's like a huge stigma like towards people with dreadlocks. Essentially, the people with dreadlocks are like the crazy people on the street. So yeah, that's exactly how, you know, the view of dreadlocks is. But yeah, you know, my parents let me start my dreadlocks, and ever since then it's kind of like been uphill. Like I don't think I've had bad hair days, you know, where my hair is just like messed up. But yeah, and then like 1.5 years in my dreadlock side thing, because I wasn't like taking proper care of like my dreadlocks, you know. I didn't have my bonnet on. When I was in Hong Kong, I was looking for like satin scarves, I guess, but like the scarves are just not as good as like the bonnets. So my hair started like thinning and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But at that time I'd have to realize that I had like really bad diet and like poor lifestyle choice. I was always like awake, I was always like working or not exercising, not eating well, not using oils, not using my bonnet, not using conditioner. I was just doing a lot of like fundamental knows about dreadlocks. But yeah, eventually, you know, I started recovering, you know, eating proper and like using my products. I had to like cut off a big amount of my dreadlocks, actually, like probably maybe this much from every single dreadlock, because it was just like super thin. I mean, you can see this one's super thin, but like I feel like this one's because of a Congo. I'm not really like keeping track but of this particular one, but you can see like the difference between when I really started taking care of it and like when I was just messing around. I was honestly just messing around at that point in time, so I'm glad I like got my stuff together and started like doing proper stuff to my hair. But yeah, you know, just a short story about how I started my dreadlocks. Essentially just like patience plus towel, you know, towel twisting, towel locking. I don't know what people call it. Just like using a towel. You can also use the brush. I mean, I'll cover like ways to start dreadlocks in another video, but I feel like this is like the most cost-effective method of starting dreadlocks because you're not spending any money at all. It's a towel that you use to clean your body, same towel you can use to, you know, twist your hair or whatever. So yeah, it's like spending nothing at all. All you have to spend money on is like products. And while your hair is still like new and while your dreadlocks are still like in the baby phase or in the ugly phase, you know, you don't really have to buy that many products. Just like shampoo and some conditioner and you're good to go. Like literally good to go. Super easy, not time consuming method of starting dreadlocks. Definitely the towel rubbing. You heard it here first, or maybe not. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below, you know, what kind of stuff you want to see and how you start your own dreadlocks, or if you plan on starting dreadlocks, tell me where your game plan is, because everyone needs a game plan regardless of what you're doing. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys later.